Hello, good people. I am BT Africa. Welcome to the Batara TV YouTube channel. We review African content on a weekly basis. I am BT Africa. Thank you so much for honoring us with your time. Today we are talking about a film called Glamour Girls. Initially, when I saw the post, I actually thought we are receiving a documentary or reality show. I think because of the ladies' faces are familiar, so I honestly thought it was gonna be a reality show, a documentary. Turns out it's actually a movie, and not only that, a remake of a movie called Glamour Girls that was actually made in 1994 or 1998, just then to be corrected. And now it is here. The remake is shot beautifully in Nigeria, I believe. The scenery, the picture, the quality of the picture, very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful homes, which is always refreshing when it comes from like a Nollywood production. God knows we come far. We come far with Nollywood productions. So it's always amazing to get exposed to that type of content. I think one of the few things that came to my mind when I was watching was that it reminded me, almost came across as answers for, remember there was a time on the internet talking about, those girls who go to Dubai get abused by rich men. I think Dolly Parton or not Dolly Parton. Oh, a lawsuit is coming. Potty, what right, girls? It reminded me of that. It's a movie that explores sex work. A movie that explores so many themes: love, marriage, lust. Being a common thread into this, and I think it just gives us a door into what happens behind these wealthy people's lives, right? And the mastermind is this Donna character, also by Emma. I like the transition and the growth Emma showed in the story, how she started to who she became, and I liked that they didn't over sensationalize her character, and they didn't take away that from her. How her life became to be, rather. I appreciated that. Having Gemma there come through and hearing her story was beautiful. How they played with the dynamics of marriage was nice. Having seen Dorcas' performance in Black Sisters, and then now seeing it in Glamour Girls. I'm not sure which one was shot first, but it seemed like a huge improvement. But also, I think in this movie she's given room to play, so there's a lot more dialogue. So I guess that also gives one an opportunity to prepare more and just show off skills. I thought, now she's performing and giving us the life. I really enjoyed what they explored with the character of Alex. I didn't anticipate what Alex was doing and what happened to Alex and how it switched up things for these girls' lives, for these girls rather. I really enjoyed that. And another thing that I think stood out for me was then the relationship Emma would have with this man, how they came about. Spoiler: loving, their love for soccer, came across as somebody initially was not so interested, and then they shared similar interest and something nice was bubbling there. Very nice to also see how men were abusive of their power. And I think there's a character that explores a lot of things, like such as drug abuse. At some point I was just like, what's the point of this character? But I think in that world there are so many things that happen that I think highlighting it was a good idea. One of the things that I also wish they highlighted more was Timothy, I believe, being a queer character within that space where most of the time it's heterosexual men and women. How is he being treated, or how does he exist within that space? What really happens? I think I would have liked to see that unravel a bit more. Another conflict between Don and the husband. I personally think that we were left with more questions than answers there. Why is this man bitter? Why is this man angry? And what like, are you unhappy that your woman is powerful than you? Are you happy that you can't control her? Are you unhappy rather that you can't control her? She doesn't have a a sense of urgency over you, over your time, over what is required of a relationship, and for eventually for things to flip, and then Emma does what Emma did, and I'm like, Donna, what is happening now? I didn't mean to attempt to fake an accent here, but those are some of the things. But I think more than anything, like almost an easy on the mind type of a film, very very chilled. Obviously, I think you need to be, I think, 16 and above to watch. There's quite some sexual explicit content in the movie. And what else would I have loved for them to explore? Oh, Ziribe and Emma. It happened too quickly. 1 minute, those people are arch enemies, and then the next, they are doing what they're doing. And I didn't think they resolved that. Even though the Emma's man found out, but we could have had more. We could have had more. But the gentleman showed up with me. And also then towards the end, what Donna did, that situation was complicated. I was like, let's simplify matters now. Give us something we will believe. But also, it's a movie. They can run with the fact that this is a fictional piece of content, and we'll have to take it, That's just, Glamour Girls. I don't want to keep it long, man. I don't think I've left anything. Oh! It would also be nice that Spalanyan, that couch situation. We all know somebody got gifted with that couch. It would have been nice for us to see the repercussions of what happens. Wasn't Alex there? What happens there? That's all I have to say about Glamour Girls. Thank you so much for those who are watching on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please like and retweet if you're watching on Twitter. For those who are watching on TikTok, please like. Those who are watching on Instagram, please save the video, like and comment. For those who are watching on YouTube, please also like the video. And thank you so much for honoring us with your time. I am BZ Africa.